Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is all in. And I choose this word because I had an amazing conversation with my dear friend Britt Bolnick from In Arms Coaching, who's this amazing business coach. And Britt and I were talking about a million different things. We were talking about gut health and pit bulls and gluten-free poutine. That was me, actually. And we were talking a lot about business as well, and we were talking about investing in our businesses and about the idea that a lot of times we have to make the decision to invest before we have a guarantee, before we have surety, before we know that it is all going to happen. And I was thinking a lot about this after Britt left, about the idea of the necessity to be all in before the payback comes. And it's kind of like that if I wanted, it's sort of like love, then I need to commit to loving something before I necessarily know that it loves me back. And when it comes to the universe, it's sort of, instead of waiting for the universe to be all in or wanting the universe to be all in and then me showing up and saying, okay, you've put you're putting your money down, now I'm willing to commit. It's about that willingness to say yes to something and to go all in even before there is that guarantee that it's happening. Because what I have found again and again and again in my life is that when I go all in, when I say yes, I know I want to make this happen, I know I want to make this work, and I am going to do whatever it takes to make it happen. What has been amazing is that the way gets opened for me. The universe reveals amazing, miraculous things that just unfold for me in terms of how I can create the life that I want to create. Whereas when I wait, when I hesitate, when I'm cautious and I'm watching to see when it's going to figure itself out, I just kind of limp along. And so Britt and I were talking about this in terms of sort of this paradox or this irony that I have witnessed, and she has certainly witnessed too, in the world of heart-centered entrepreneurs and transformational entrepreneurs, where there are a certain number of people who will say they want to be making money, who will say they want to be committing to their business, who will say that they're really ready to grow it, but at the same time, they want to DIY it. At the same time, they're not willing to invest in their own success. They're not willing to invest in coaching programs or mentoring or similar services to what they provide. And so I can give you an example of this. I have this person that I know who's a very talented healer, very gifted, and they were having some challenges a while ago with manifesting clients and keeping them. And so I just asked the question, when was the last time you had a session from somebody? When was the last time you received this service? And they were like, I don't even remember. I'm like, well, hello. If you don't believe in investing in yourself, if you don't believe in committing to this yourself, then why or how are you going to attract people who believe in this? Believe in it. How are you going to attract people who value it if you're not willing to value it enough to put your resources and your energy into it? Because what I really believe and have found again and again and again is that I attract what I do. I attract what I believe. So if I want to attract clients who are 100% all in and committed, then I need to be 100% all in and committed to my desires and my goals and my dreams. And if I want to attract people and responses that really value what I have to offer, that really respect and see and understand what I'm putting out into the world, then I need to do that with the things that I need. So if I want to attract clients who are going to enthusiastically and appreciatively pay me abundantly for what I do, then I need to do that with the people who have the services and the support that I need. And I need to make the commitment to valuing that and trusting that when I put my energy into that self-care, when I put my resources into the things that will feed and nourish me, then it rewards me abundantly, but also that is what I can offer to other people too. But there's a reciprocity. It goes both ways. I can't just keep DIYing things and expect that the universe is going to somehow behave in a different way. If I want to be part of a universe of reciprocity and abundance, and especially like mutual support and love, then it starts with my valuing not only my own services, but the valuing the services that other people provide. And paradoxically, what I have found is that if I can't value other people's services, then there is a part of me that does not value my own services. And so anytime I see somebody who is talking about not manifesting clients, but who is then talking about not being willing to go and get any support for themselves, I'm kind of like, well, hello, you are, when it comes to the law of attraction and the idea of liking, attracting like, and water seeking its own level, it's like if you're ambivalent about spending money, then you're going to attract other people who are ambivalent about spending money. There you go. Now, sometimes there are factors that are just, that are sort of, you know, outside the bell curve. One of the things that I have absolutely found is that sometimes something takes time to grow, and patience is part of it, that sometimes things don't come through quite as quickly as you want. And so this is another place where it's about that willingness to be all in, and that trusting that even if the reward doesn't come immediately, that we can still remain profoundly committed to that process. It's kind of like, let's push the snowball up the hill until we reach that point of critical mass and we achieve that momentum. But what I think is so crucial is really recognizing whether we are truly all in, and whether our words and our actions are congruous, or whether there is a place where what we think we want, what we say we want, and what we are actually doing are out of sync with each other. So my question to you right now is, how are you when it comes to being all in? Is what you are saying you want, is what your vision and your heart's desire and your passion about, is it actually what you're putting your time, your energy, your resources into? Are your actions reflecting what you say you desire? Are you all in, and are you backing it up with your actions and your choices? Or is there a dissonance between what you think you want, what you say you want, and what you are actually doing? And also, is there a dissonance between what you are saying is your desire and the way that the universe is manifesting or coming back at you? So I'd love to hear what you have to say. Please leave a comment below and tell me what you think of all of this. And until next word of the day, I'm wishing you peace and ease and clarity about where you are truly all in. And in the meantime, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jennifer Moore, Modern Medicine Lady. And also, I would be so grateful for you to pass this along to other people who would find this interesting. Thank you so much for helping me get the word out. And until next word of the day, peace.